Hello, my name is Brighton. Today I'll be showing you how the HTML structure and how to code in HTML, creating our first website. Exciting. First of all, what you will need Notepad++. You can create Notepad++ from the Notepad website. This is how Notepad++ looks like. This is the software, so you double click when you download the software. You double click, and then it installs. It's a very simple procedure. It's free, by the way. I'm going to leave the link to the website, to the Notepad++ website below. And also, what you will need is a browser, a web browser. I have Firefox and Chrome, and yeah. So basically, you don't need internet connection. All you need is your computer. So this, with no internet access, you see, no internet. Let's begin. First of all, we're going to create a folder called my site. I already created a folder, my site. So let me delete this index. Yeah. So let's just write anything. Control S to save. Index.html. Save, and then we'll remove this. So this is how the HTML structure looks like. First of all, open tag HTML, close the tag HTML. Everything goes inside here basically. So here we'll have a head, close head tag, and then inside the head tag we have title, close the title, and then under the head we have body, close body. Yeah, this is how a default HTML structure looks like. Control S to save. So when you run this, it should run, but it should display nothing. So this is how it looks like. It is nothing. I don't know what is this. So yeah, this is how it looks like. It's gonna write the file directory because you still haven't added anything here. And also this is because it's offline. It's not connected. It's not on the internet. That's why it shows the file directory where index is. So we go back. Now we want to change this. This is the title. So you go here to title. My first website. Sorry about that. Control S to save. And then refresh page. There we go. My first website. And then we'll go back to, now we're going to be working on body, so we can add more we can add content here and just change the content there and there. So first of all, just going to write anything. This is content. Save. Refresh page. This is content. And then we say we're gonna cancel this all. Now we're gonna say this is for header. Open header, close header. So there's a number of headers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 until 5, I think. So we're gonna use header 1. It's the biggest of them all. So we're gonna say this is the header. Save. Refresh. This is the header. Under here, under the header, we're gonna say this is the content. Control S to save, refresh. This is the content. So by default, when you have a header tag, it's gonna put the next information or text under the header, and it's gonna space it out basically. So let's do this. This is the content. Let's say header. So this is paragraph 1. Copy this, enter, paste it here, Control V. This is paragraph 2, Control V. This is paragraph 3. So let's Control S to save. Let's see. You see, it shows on the first line it's all in line. There's no spacing in between. That's because it's there's nothing that shows that this is paragraph 1, this is paragraph 2, this is paragraph 3. To HTML, this is all text. This is all normal text. There is nothing special about it. So in order to put it in paragraph, we're gonna say P, open P tag, close it here. Do the same for the rest. So yeah, that's it. Control S to save. Now we should be spaced out. Refresh. See paragraph. This is paragraph 1. This is paragraph 2. This is paragraph 3. Now we'll go back to our content. Let's space it out to make it look nice and neat. Now we want to put the header on paragraph 1. So what you're going to do is put the mouse here, a mouse cursor here, and then you enter, and then you copy this, Control C, paste it here, and then Control save. You see, this is header, this is header. Let's say this is header 2. Let's make this header 2 so you can see the difference. This is header 2. So now we can just change here to make it smaller, to make header 2 smaller, to make it different from header 1. Control S to save, refresh, header 1. This is header 1. And then we can further on underline header 1. Oh, let's underline header 1. Use for underlining. So you open, you close, you open, you close, you open, you close, open, you close. So it knows where it starts and where it ends. So if you don't close it, it doesn't know where it starts. It might end up underlining everything. Control S to save, refresh. Header 1 is underlined. Header 2 is not underlined, and the text is still not underlined. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna put more headers. Another header here on this paragraph. It's gonna be header 3. I'm gonna do the rest for this one. I'm gonna do the same for this one. Header 4. To change these numbers so they correspond with the whole thing. Save, refresh. See, this is header 2, paragraph 1. This is header 3, paragraph 2. This is header 4, paragraph 3. Now what we want to do is you want to add a different color for each header. There are simple ways of adding color to headers simultaneously, but for now we're gonna add them manually here. So you can open your font tag, say color equals to, and then curly inverted commas, close it, and then you say, let's say red, and then you close your tag. Save, refresh, it's red. We can copy this, put it here, then close it here. Refresh. Header 2 is also red. Let's just change the color to yellow. It's not visible. Let's change it to blue, and then Control to save, Control S to save. See now, red, blue, and then we can have blue header, blue paragraph, different color, this, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do now, we're gonna take this font closing tag, we cut it, and then we put it just above the paragraph closing tag, and then we save, and then we refresh. Now the paragraph is also blue. And then what else? Oh, we can also change the paragraph. Let's make it italic. Open eye, close it eye, and then refresh. Paragraph 1 is now italic. We're gonna make paragraph 2 bold, and then paragraph 3 italic and bold. So here, make it bold. B is for bold. Save, refresh, it's now bold. Let's change the color to orange. You do the same thing that you did here, copy, paste it here, and then close the font tag. Don't forget to close the font tag. Refresh. Oh, didn't change the color, sorry. Orange. Control S to save, refresh. See? We're gonna leave this as black, and then we're just gonna make it bold and italic. You do the same there, close I, close B, bold and italic. There you go. So this is how you actually change color, add text to your text, italic. This is the header, bold, and all that. This is the body. This is where all the content goes. We can also add a line break, HR. This is to separates, puts a line in between this and this. Let's do this. Let's copy this, put it here, and put it here. Control S to save. Now everything is between the lines and all that. And yeah, this is basically how an HTML structure looks like. Stay tuned for my next video. On the next video, we're gonna be adding hyperlinks and maybe pictures in the later stage, and how to link one page with another. Yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned.